Hey guys, welcome to the Digital Marketing Academy SOS series. This marketing series is meant to help you guys with your marketing, with your mindset, and anything else that we could help you with. We'll be more than glad to do so. Remember, there are a series of more in-depth training back at the Academy. Today we're going to be talking about the parable of the pencil. Now, I'm going to put it in a marketing style. You know what I mean? I'm going to do it a little bit different. I don't know if you ever heard of the parable of the pencil, but it's a very interesting story, and I think this will help you in your marketing, especially in your marketing mindset. Now, there once was a pencil maker, and the pencil maker told the pencil, there are 5 things you need to know. He told the pencil. So the first thing you need to know, you'll be able to do many great things, but only if you allow yourself to be held in someone's hand. 2, you will experience a painful sharpening from time to time, but you will need it to become a better pencil. You will be able to correct any mistakes you make. Number 4, he said the most important part will always be what's inside of you. The most important part will always be what's inside of you. And number 5 is, on every surface you are used on, you must leave your mark. No matter what the condition, you must continue to write. So now, what I want to do now, I'm going to turn this around and add a little bit of marketing spin to it, okay? The first step, you will be able to do many great things. And this is one thing I want you guys to understand, that you are so capable of doing amazing, incredible things, but only if you allow yourself to be held in someone's hands. And this is where I say it's a very key part to what we want to teach, especially with the mindset. You got to become an inspired person. If you allow that inspiration inside of you, you'll be able to accomplish incredible things. Now remember, the inspiration is the key. The key that allows amazing things to happen. You know, when you look at great people throughout history, it has been all done through inspiration. Whether you look at the story of like Steve Jobs and what he accomplished, all done through inspiration. Or maybe someone like Walt Disney, amazing person, all accomplished through the power of inspiration. So, but remember, inspiration isn't just for great people. So understand that inspiration is for everyone to have. Even a child could be inspired to do things. So allow yourself to be held by this incredible, awesome power, which is called the power of inspiration, okay? Number 2, you will experience a painful sharpening from time to time, and this is life, guys. I mean, you will be going through hard times. You know, you're not going to master things overnight. You're not going to become the marketeer overnight. There are things going on, whether it's personal, professional, we are always experiencing a painful sharpening. But what you need to know, but you'll need it to become a better pencil. And this is it. As we go through our marketing and we're going through this sharpening process, it will be what we need to become a better marketer. Even in life, some of these painful events, and I know about these painful events. I mean, I know about the financial events. I mean, we're probably going through some right now. We can't pay the credit card. The rent is getting out of control. The bills, the mortgages, you know, just life, the children. Oh gosh, I'm dealing with a couple of teenagers right now. You know, all of these things start to come. But you see, they will all help you to become that better person. You know, you just go through the sharpening process, learn the marketing techniques you need to learn, and you will see that at the end, you will become a better person by it. The great part is number 3, you'll be able to correct any mistakes you make. Isn't that wonderful? even though mistakes will be made, even though you may need to correct your course along the way. You know, I know when I started doing websites, and what, I almost did them for 2 years, and I weren't making a nickel out of them. But I wouldn't consider them a mistake. I just learned from them, I adapted, and I changed. And like any mistakes you make, you know, personal or professionally, correct your course and continue on. Mistakes will be made. I mean, and that's just part of it, okay? And I guess that's why you need to have an eraser, you know? So just correct your mistakes. 4, the most important part will always be what's inside of you. And this is straightforward, simple. And I, you know, like in the pencil, we were talking about the pencil with the graphite inside of it, what makes a pencil a pencil. But remember, and I say make that inside as beautiful as you can. You know, I think that by making you a better you will be amazed how your marketing will grow. You know, develop that inner person, because that's what will show, that's what will radiate from you. You know, and when you radiate this positivity, when you radiate, you'll be amazing. You know, how people around you will affiliate with you, how people who you want to turn into your business opportunity will approach you. You know, turning that inner person into an amazing, awesome person that radiates this incredible positivity will take your marketing, will take your personal life to incredible levels. And of course, on every surface you are used on, you must leave your mark. No matter what the condition, you must write. Here is one more important, very important thing, regardless of what you're doing, where you're heading to, leave your mark behind. You know, this is a wonderful thing that you should be working and striving for, on how to leave your mark behind. You know, we're going to be making money. We're going to be doing things. How can we contribute back to our mankind? How can we help others? And this is what I like about marketing. And the type of marketing that I encourage is always the type that helps others. You know, I think that's the best way. And make money your byproduct, not your main product. It's just a result of you helping people. And I think that will leave a bigger mark on your marketing, and you're helping people more than if you're just concentrating on money. So, like this pencil, you've got to leave your mark. No matter what the condition, you must continue to write. And here's another thing. Regardless of what happened, you must continue to fight on. You know, things sometimes don't work out the way. Let's say your videos didn't rank the way you wanted to. Or let's say your SEO strategy isn't fulfilling. It's not generating the traffic you want. Just continue on, you know. And you will see that as long as you're writing articles like SEO for blogging or article writing, you will see that if it makes a difference and leaves a mark, you will see that that blog or that video or that article will generate amazing traffic to you, because this business is about value and the value that you provide others. So it's very important that you develop that inner person that gives out value every time. And I'm going to come to the conclusion, and this is very important for you guys. Never give up on something you really, really want. It's difficult to wait, but more difficult to regret. And let me tell you something. I know about the wait. So, you know, I started building my website, and my dream started way back in 2009. You know, and the wait just feels like forever. But like I said, I don't want to live a life of regret, and that's where I want you guys to be. Do not give up on this dream. Do not give up. Adjust your course, bob, weave, but do not give it up. It is a great dream to have. You know, to be financially independent, to spend more time with your family, to go and enjoy trips, and to have all of this thing. These are wonderful. So do not let the difficulty of waiting, of time, be your obstacle. Because then you will always live a life of regret. What could have happened? What would have happened if I opened up that next door or that next door after that door? You don't want to live in that place where you are living a life of regret. You want to say, I'm just going to keep on fighting. I'm going to go through one door and I'm going to go through the other door. You know, I would tell you guys, I remember when, you know, I would tell my family, hey guys, you know, if we climb that mountain that's in front of us, you know, we will make it to the promised land. That will be it. You know, we will do it. And you will climb that mountain. And you will go through the snow. You will do everything. You will do it. And then you get to the top of the mountain. And then you see an ocean. You're like, man, we just went through that whole mountain. And then you will say like, hey, let's go across the ocean. And then we'll make it to the promised land, you know. And then you go across the ocean. You go through the waves. You go through the winds. You go through hurricanes. You go through all kinds of things to get across the ocean. And then when you get to across the ocean, you say, hey, let's go across the desert. There's a big desert now. I know people will start getting discouraged. People don't want to, hey, man, we just went through mountains and storms and all the kind of stuff. People start getting discouraged. But you say, you know what? I don't want to quit. I'm going to go through that desert. And if there's a jungle after the desert, I'm going to go through that jungle. And whatever other challenge or obstacle is in front, you shall conquer it. You know, and that's the kind of thing you've got to build your mind to do. So remember, it's hard sometimes. I'm not going to deny it. You know, it is a hard and difficult life. But conquer your obstacles that are in front of you. Conquer the mountains, conquer the seas, conquer the deserts, and you will see that your goal will be reached. And on that note, I just hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next SOS series, okay? Bye. Hi, and thank you for watching that video from the Digital Marketing Academy. We created these short video series. We call them the SOS series, marketing series. But we want to help you further. We want to take your marketing to the next level. So click the link down below and it will take you straight to the academy where you will get an in-depth training, 5-video training, totally free, no commitments. So I'll see you on the other side. Bye.